Can you imagine if we lived in a perfect world? A perfect world where there was no hurt, there was no pain, there was no death. We had all the money in the world that we wanted. We didn't lack anything. And we can go and come as we please. We were just happy. That utopia would be amazing, right? I think in theory that would be great. But in actuality, it will probably not make us a good people. And I say that because even though sometimes life can be very, very difficult, there's still so much joy that can be found in the deepest, darkest places of your life. Through the failures, through the disappointments, through the discouraging times, through the lack. I believe that those are times where character is built. That's times where you find out what you're really, really, really made of. And even though it's painful to go through sometimes, it's necessary. It's necessary because it's a character building process. It's a process where you get to learn you and learn who you are and learn the inner strength that you inhabit. And so there's some things in my life too that I really, really wish would be a little bit different. But I read a quote yesterday and it said, honor the space between no longer and not yet. And I know a lot of us are in this limbo stage. We're in the middle stage of, you know what, we're just coming out of something and we're going into something. But sometimes that something that we're going into is a little bit far off. It's a little bit in the distance. We can see it, but we haven't got there yet. And so I encourage you, whatever it is in the distance that you're reaching for, you keep going for that thing. You don't give up. You don't faint. You don't resist the process because there's so much joy in the process, in the waiting time. So I encourage you guys not to compare yourself to the next person and who got to the finish line first and how they got to the finish line first and when they got to the finish line first. Your whole goal is just to get to the finish line. I want you to get to the finish line. And when you get to the finish line, your job is to rejoice and celebrate for a moment, but I also want you to turn around and look at all the people that are still coming your way. And you don't want to say, dang, you guys are taking a long time. Oh my God, why aren't you here yet? I want you to cheer those people on. Say, hey, you can do it. Hurry up. It's fun on the inside. Come on, keep going. Don't give up. Get up. Keep going. Faster. You can do it. You give those people encouragement. So whatever your finish line is, you go for it. You go after it and you pursue it with everything you have. Be blessed.